I've just had confirmation too. It is sprinkling out there. Every one of our competitors is on slicks. There's a big one, and Jensen Altzman is off, as well as the 21. That is coming through the kink. They tried to go 3 wide. That is rubbing, and that car will need a visit to the pit lane. The contact was again, Altzman was just a passenger there. It was Paley who got into Altzman, but Paley got into Altzman because Carter got into Paley.
Yeah, and on the outside, the number 21, the Bruno Cagnaro Rodizo grill car, again, just a bystander there. It's very wet on the inside, on the infield, and that is Woody Heinemann, who started right at the front of the field.
Paley has made it back into the pit lane. Altzman has made it to a safe position, so we are staying green as the start is under review. Some car, Aaron, who had a pretty quiet race yesterday, did he get help from Tyler Gonzalez? Well, they tried going side by side through the kink. There was contact. Yes, John Som just winding up the unlucky victim.
Sam Paley's not in the pits. He's still out.
Sorry, Max.
So he might have been involved there. A little bit of, just a little wiggle on the yellow lines for the 08 of Michael Carter. That tender love and affection. Just coming into the tri-oval. Yeah.
Yep.
Left rear, BF Goodrich Racing Slick on the yellow line. And at that point, Michael was on the brakes really, really quickly.
Yep.
But at that point, frankly, he was a passenger. You were talking about...
For cars, that would be number 39. That was quite a bit of chaos.
I think it's the 69 car that's the other car involved.
Anthony McIntosh.
Correct. They were trying to go either side, and the BF Goodrich tyres catching each other. Lick of flame underneath the Dex car. He was a passenger at that point with the left front steering broken. The camber, and be able to see this from the front on, the camber of the tyres makes the tyres stick out, and then the slightest touch, and it was the slightest touch that took that number 69 right across the front of everyone else. And it looks awful, but once again, that fire suppression system for Andy McIntosh and the Dex car also in there. This is such close racing, and it's so fast. The number 21 of Bruno Cagnaro. Good bit of avoidance as well by the drivers behind, including the number 88, who was right in there for Sean Varwick. Well, that's going to make the highlights reel.
Oof. And at the front of all that was Glenn McGee, who managed to drive away and then clearly saw out of the corner of his eye that there was a bit of orange and slowed down.
Has got out of the car. Cell phone. Yeah.
Oh, my mom's calling?
Yeah. You all right? Yeah, no, I'm fine, Mum. Oh, it's a
selfie.
Well, we were talking earlier on about how heads up these guys are in their social media. That's the selfie. That in neither of the one we're used to from last year. Thank you. At the front of the field, Jared Thomas leads. Wagner still in second. Gresham Wagner looking very racy indeed. We had seen last year drivers working together, trying to break down the lead pack so they had a better chance of a podium. With 7.5 minutes to go, that's going to give us something in the region of 2 or 3 laps. Oh, we've got another incident